Oh my god, it is Penelope Featherington. No lace was found. Where is the wig? Where does the wig start at? Stay tuned. And welcome to another episode of Claire Haire. Today we are reviewing Penelope Bridgerton. Ooh, spoiler alert. Alright, so we're gonna go through the episodes. The reason why I say I, because I watched it at like almost midnight as soon as I got off of work. I didn't watch it Thursday. It got released 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 a.m. Pacific Time, the Californians. Anyway, so I'm a little tired, but we did it! Alright, we did it. Okay, so first things first. It's been an honor watching the show. I'm still gonna watch it. I'm just saying, when I mean by that, I mean as in like just like watching like the behind the scenes, like the actors get chandeliers and all the songs get violinized. It's been so amazing to watch the show, like just following it. I'll go on about it later, whether or not I believe that it should have been split into two pieces, you know, because we'll talk about that later. But definitely for sure, thank you, Shondaland. Thank you again for making this show for us, being very inclusive, very diverse. It was very joyful. So, episode 1! Episode 1, part 2. So, we're going to talk about the MVP, which is Julie Andrews. Like, she is like, she's been Mary Poppins. She's been the Queen of Genovia. Like, we just love Julie Andrews. So anyway, so Julie Andrews is the voice of it. So anyway, so it starts off with Colin and Paulin in their spicy scene. We'll talk about the review about that later. So let me tell you the synopsis first, and then I'll tell you my review about the episode. So basically the spicy scene, Colin and Penn, and then basically they found out about the engagement after they have their moment in the carriage. And so basically afterwards, Eloise comes up to her and says, "You have till midnight." So very Cinderella. Anthony, it turns out like they're expecting, which no one's surprised by, because Anthony, get off. Like, Anthony was not, he was just like, Anthony looked like he about that life. Anyways, so Francesca and Lord Summer Darling. Is it Summer Darling? A Summer Darling? I don't know. John Sterling courtship is continuing, and then basically Mrs. Featherington, Lady F, we'll call her that. She was going off on Penelope, saying, "Why would you do that when he don't have as much money as Mr. Vegan?" And then afterwards, as Mr. Vegan, and then basically Colin comes in and stands up to her. I really like that part there. They basically, like, it's just such a risk to go with a love match, because like it's not as solid as money's real. So I get where Lady F is coming from. I have on here Queen Charlotte issued a reward of £5,000, and £5,000 is about $7,500, and you know, for the Regency era, basically she's offering them 12 grand. And then Cressida Cressida was forced into an engagement with Ebenezer Scrooge. That's what I have him. The age difference is disgusting, but back in the day, that was the regular. And then it ends with the betrothal party. So the betrothal party at midnight, you know, before Penelope, you know, has like her little fainting spell, Cressida is just Cressida says, "I'm actually Lady Whistledown," which we know this is how I know she's not Lady Whistledown. Those heavy hairstyles that she have, I just don't see her riding like this for long, you know. So she's Lady Whistledown. But my thing too, like with Penelope, so Penelope, after all this, you know, like she fainted. I was like, girl, you had to have known you was gonna have to say something at some point. To me, I feel like the moment Eloise, we can start going to the review. The moment Eloise found out that you were Lady Whistledown, you're on borrowed time, mama. Borrowed time. And honestly, like, also with Anthony, like Simone Ashley, the one who plays Kate, just breathtaking. Like, it doesn't make any sense. She's not a real person. Like, she's just so stunning. I also have on here, I have notes as well. The scene wasn't given. Like, something about I'm sorry, but their grown up scene, just in case my nieces find this, their grown up scene that only two adults who love each other do. That scene was not giving. The scene was not giving. Something about it was, I mean, like, also, like, Leslie, she looks good. Like, they looking good. Okay, she had the girls out and they was looking good. But Like, the scene was not giving. I don't know if it's because we had the carriage scene. Like, I don't know what it is, but I think if they would have finished in the carriage scene, I feel like that would have been better. But like something about this scene like something about like when they finally, did the do. I really was not. It didn't do anything. It didn't make me. It didn't make me get my fan out. Like, it didn't do anything. Like, it was just there, baby. It wasn't given. Okay, so episode 2, summary slash review. So I have blonde backbiter. That was rude. I have this down. That was rude. So basically, Cressida has told everyone it's spread because apparently they have nothing better to do. There's no TV. They called her. They said, "Oh, not that blonde backbiter." I was like, backbiter. Like, how do you even... Anyways, moving on. We have the romance that's building up with Marcus and Lady B. He said, I forgot his hat. Child. Now, in the Regency era, they had like 30 or 40 versions of that hat talking about, I forgot my hat. No, you didn't. And then you could have had whatever. And then he remarks on it. Marcus remarks on it as well. And he's like, you're right. I could have had one of my henchmen, I'm saying footmen. He's not a villain. I could have had one of my footmen come back and do it for me. But I was like, child, stop playing with us. We know. Anyways, I hear the thunder. That was by Imagine Dragons. I didn't catch the song that was playing when Paul and were doing their thing in the first episode. So sorry about that. But I don't want to look it up either. I want to use my musical ear. Imagine Dragons Thunder. So John and Francesca end up getting married. They announced it because they made a joke about how it's always so loud in that house that they didn't even know that they were like in the corner saying we should get married or whatever. So they're to be betrothed. I have Bridgerton versus Whistledown. Basically, Penn must choose. Cressida is a scapegoat. Like Eloise, even though she was a little stank, Eloise is a good friend because Eloise was just like, you're out. I was like, right. But I mean, Cressida can't write. Her mom is her ghostwriter. I have on this, ladies cannot have dreams, they have husbands. Lady F said that. She has a lot of good quotable quotes on here. She ate down. Francesca did notice that the energy for Pauline's engagement versus friend Janesca, I guess that'd be their couple name. She knows that their energy is higher, and then like she asked her mom to go and ask the queen, oh, do you like can you, I guess, approve of the marriage? So they basically the Kents, like Lord and Lady Kent, black people, they throw a ball and like they use that filter that they've been going on TikTok with the butterflies flying everywhere. Red Queen wig eats down, and then Cressida came in red. I don't know, there's like a power move. She came in red. So in the background, we have Benedict and Tilly. Tilly was in the first part of the series. Basically, she's free, she's widowed, she's doing what to do. So she has a friend, and I know that gays. I knew it. Gays. Okay, I knew it. Okay. So basically she has a male friend, and sometimes they like to all do things together. They like to have on the group project together. And so I knew it because I think his name is, what's his name? Paul. So he said, so it turns out Paul is interested. He said, oh, you're more charming with liquor. I knew it because like there's a certain gaze when somebody is sexually attracted to you. It's a whole different gaze. Regular gaze is, hi, how you doing? Sexually attracted. Like you can, I feel like I messed it up, but I could tell that he had liked him a little bit. Basically, the tea, we finally found out with the tea, which I knew it was something to do with. So the tea arrived, Lady B, Lady Danbury, Lady D, Lady Danbury, and Marcus, her younger brother. So basically, if y'all watch Queen Charlotte, like this is why you need to watch Queen Charlotte. So basically, her brother is the reason why she didn't fully escape. Like she was gonna basically escape over her own figuratively wall. And basically, when she was leaving, her little brother outed her out, and she just always held that grudge. Which, like I said, like he. Like, no, respect, but Ashley Don King was not it. He was not it. Yeah, I don't want to show him because it's a jump scare, but he was not it, baby. He was not it. So, anyways, they play. So the final song is "Confident" by Demi Lovato, and basically, after I don't know what happened, but like basically, you can tell that she's mad that Cressida what's her name? Penn is mad that Cressida is getting the credit, so she's over here in the corner yelling, and I'm just like yelling with Eloise. I was like, baby, even the mice upstairs heard y'all secret, so I don't know why you thought we was gonna know. I'm like, we know your secret anyway. So basically, apparently, she goes off. She does one final letter as one final mail as Lady Bridgerton, and then she turns around and she sees Colin, and she's like, "Oh my God, how'd you find me?" I was just like, first of all, he's your husband. I feel like I would give him credit, because a good husband would want to know where his wife is going in the middle of the night. Also, little mama, you got red hair. That red hair is that red hair is not common. So how'd you know it was me? Penelope, no lace Bridgerton. Please stop. Anyway, so episode 3. So we're talking about episode 3. Lady Whistledown is revealed to Colin. I put Colin so mad, angry face. Child, he really mad, but I'm also kind of like, relax your blood. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, chill. So anyway, so Cressida, so basically the queen gave her assignment. She was like, hey, I need you to write a fresh piece for me if you're really Lady Whistledown. So her mom's, the ghostwriter, is indicated by the ink on her arm. And then, so the only thing about that, when Cressida's mom writes it down, she a little catty with it. Because to me, I feel like Lady Whistledown is fair. Like, she tells the truth, she doesn't make up lies. Like, she was basically saying, oh, the Bridgerton house, they have all those kids with these rushed engagements. What's wrong with them? Da, da, da. Which, I mean, you know, they do have the half of the alphabet in that house. They do. But anyways, it's false gossip. So you can tell like, the queen picked it up. So, of course, by proxy, Colin's just like, Eloise, how long have you known? And I'm just like, oh, Colin, baby, like, we trying to love on you, but you're doing too much. Like, is this the worst secret that's out there? You literally said that you don't want to court her to other people. I'm sorry. That still cakes the cake. And then afterwards, she was like, oh, are we still getting married? Penn was like, oh, are we still getting married afterwards? And he was just like, I'll decide what this marriage is. I'm still a man of honor. I still get in with it. He was just making so many angry faces. I don't know what's wrong with him. Anyways, now this is the part that was a little messy for me. So basically, Lady Bridgerton invited Marcus over for tea, which to me, I was just like, I'm trying to see you. Under the portrait of her and her husband, I'm just like, that is messy. I could not imagine you was married to this man for so long and you just having tea under the picture of both of y'all with your new man. He handsome though. So basically, Lady Denbury and Marcus resolved their tea, and then now it's to the wedding day. That was my inspiration today. First of all, legend has it, we're still trying to find the lace. Like, when I tell you, just literally. The actress Nicola Collagen, I don't know how to say her name. Either way, once again, just, oh my God, just breathtaking. Her red hair against the white, and they had her in literally had her in a blush. It's not even a color, it's blush. Like, they ate down on this one. And so I have on here, Canthony give advice to Colin, since for some reason her belly is growing faster than Renesmee from Twilight, because every time we see her, her belly is just like, no. I'm just like, this was a quick pregnancy. The math's not mathing. I have on here, so the wedding day, when they're walking down, I can't catch the song, I have to drop it in the comments, but when they're walking down, I can't remember the song. Anyways, but Lady Featherington ate on this one. She said weddings are never for the bride and groom. The reason why I said that, because I could never understand, why so much money is spent when it's just for 2 people. Like, they're doing too much. They ate on that one. What I have this? Oh yeah, and then while they're talking, so Kate was talking about being back home, like talking about Miss Sharma, basically the person he was wooing in the last season. Awkward, but not awkward, I guess. But anyway, so she was talking about India. He's like, oh, we should be in India when you give birth and da-da-da. And I was like, why y'all acting so dramatic? And I looked it up on Google. It said a flight from London to India is 8.5 hours. I was like, oh my God, this is the Regency era. They're going to have to go by boat. So 8 hours is probably 8 months. I'm just so mean. Because they don't know where they're going. They let God guide them back in the day. So they're gonna be giving birth on there. So You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift violinized. So Queen ambushes the reception, which I'm just like, at least she didn't ambush the wedding, because that would have been tragic. But she comes in and she's just like, one of you will betray me. What, like, you know, like she was doing something so ridiculous, but it's the queen, child. We gotta let it happen. But basically, she said one of you in this room is one of you is Lady Whistledown, because how come you started defending her after the fact? Which, I mean, that was kind of dumb. Like, that makes sense. And then That makes sense. And then Anthony like kind of blows it off. He said, I'm the lord of this house, if something was happening, I would know, or blah blah. And I'm just like, okay. So it turns out that so basically the offer was sent to Benedict to try to explore options with different gingers. And so now he's accepting of it. And for some reason I thought there was an occurrence of a group project with 3 people from the first episode. I didn't like, that's how when he's like he might be bi, I was just like, boy, bye, we knew this. But I mean, okay, whatever. I'll just give them that. But I really was surprised by the fact that I guess it was supposed to be a reveal that Benedict has always given me free. Like, he's like, if he likes somebody, he likes somebody. I feel like he just never really pressed on it, but there's nothing about him that ever gave just straight, and it's okay. Okay, so we're doing episode 4, final episode. So Colin's still angry face. I have on here Cressida, Lady Whistledown. Turns out she's not Lady Whistledown, but she's going away with her aunt Joe in some country. Was it Wales? Welsh? Okay, so it was Wales. They're going to Wales. And so blah blah blah. So but before she goes, Cressida's like, I'm be messy. So she finds out because she finds out through one of the printers, one of the printer boys running his mouth about his last job. He said, oh, a girl with red hair. We only got 3 options, baby. Is that Lady Featherington? Okay. We only got 3 options. That was pretty obvious. Anyways, I also have to pull my top up so people know I have a shirt on. Okay. But yeah, I was like, we knew it was you. So she blackmails them and says, oh, I want 10,000 pounds. Ooh, I want 10,000 pounds for this amount. Da, 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 da. And I'm just like, okay, girl, why don't people make people disappear like they used to back in the day? I don't know. But anyways, blackmail Cressida. Colin tried to step up, but he made it worse because he was just like, I know you can empathize with me. I was like, baby, you will be like, that's like somebody who's like in the top 10% trying to reason with me. You don't know what it feels like to decide between extra guac on my Chipotle or putting gas in my car. So I'm walking to work and I'm thinking, let me stop. But I'm just saying, like, you can't understand. You've always come from money. That's why I said, like, with Colin said, oh, I feel alone in the world. I was just like, I want to feel alone in a mansion as well. Ooh, 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 ooh. That would be the echo of my voice in my mansion. Like, he need to stop. Anyways, so blackmail, da, da, da. So the best part of the series is when Penn and Elle friendship is remedied. Like, I promise you, that's more satisfying than the whole series, because I hate it when I see good friends stop being friends, because I'm very big, especially as someone who's lost a lot of friends as she's gotten older. Like, I'm very big on, like, if you have a good friend, hold on to that girl. Like, it's so rare to really find true friendship. So Lady D gives permission to Lady B to date Marcus, and then also Lady Danbury asked her, did you know that me and your father used to smash pumpkins together? And I was like, yeah, like, who's rocking around with those crowns, baby girl? We knew. I guess it's like a trade-off, but not really. That was her dad. Like, that was her dad. Like, it's not a trade-off. Okay, you can date my brother, I dated your father. Like, it's not a trade-off, baby girl. It's not. Anyway, so Francesca's wedding day, which is very small and cute. And, like, I just love the fact that introverts are getting more of a platform, because, like, people be making it seem like if you're not an extrovert, you're boring. Like, no, you are closed-minded. Like, I like the fact that they had like a small, quiet wedding with just 10 people there. So basically all of the siblings and their partners. It was very cute. And then she's moving to Scotland, and apparently, was it Scotland or Ireland? Child, what do I have on here? I don't know. They're moving away. And so Eloise is coming as well. And it was really sweet to see Eloise and Benedict say goodbye to each other, because you can tell, like, it's one of those things where, like, you're really close to your brother, but you don't realize how close you are with this person until it's time to go. And it was really sweet. It was really sweet. So apparently, Benedict and Tilly, they're about to, have their regular group project with the other guy. But what happened is that now Tilly's like, I don't like to share you. And like, Benedict's like, I'm not really ready for that. Okay, I gotta hoe around a little bit more. That's basically what he nicely said. He nicely basically said, I want to hoe around. Now that I know it, I'm open. Thank you for that. So they broke up. Tilly broke it off. It was whatever. So basically, she finally reveals herself and confirms with the queen, Penelope, that she's Lady Whistledown. So she goes first. First of all, the Jessica Rabbit wave, the Jessica Rabbit S wave. Please give me costume and Emmy. Please give an Emmy for costume design and hair. Baby, baby. The S wave, child. If I want that. Like if I can get that for a cheap price, I want that. It was just so old Hollywood glam, and then she had a jaded like green dress. Like she was giving a Little Mermaid realness. Like it was just really like she did her thing. Like I don't know how to describe it, but like they did their thing. Like she was breathtaking. Like I was like, Nicola, we can't breathe. So that was the end of that, and then it turns out that those little parts. So basically Sterling's cousin, first of all, another, like, is it a requirement? You have to be minimum 10 to go on the show. So Sterling's his cousin's coming with them, and she's beautiful, and like Francesca gave her the I don't know how to describe it. No, not my phone dying. Oh no. So basically Francesca was giving her the lovey-dovey eyes. But yeah, I can definitely say like there's just something about the show that will always make me just But my overall review, I would give this series all right, y'all. For some reason, my phone died. Anyway, so my overall review of the series, I would give it almost like a 2.5 out of 5. I was really disappointed by the sex scene. I feel like it was rushed, and I feel like there wasn't enough pollen in there. I feel like there was a lot of side. I feel like there was like a lot of side plots. Like I'm glad Benedict is, in his power. It's Pride Month. However, sir, this is not your book. They pinned Colin's name at the beginning in the first episode. Francesca and Michaela Sterling, they kind of soft launched that, which, like I said, once again, we really like that. But baby, this is the Colin and Penn story. I felt like their chemistry was good, but I feel like splitting it in half was a mistake. It's so down to Memento. And honestly, I feel like it undid the spell, because now Colin not looking as cute. Nicole is still pretty though. I don't know what it is, but it broke the Bridgerton spell. I don't know why.